Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 4th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Pisces. The cosmos is drawing a bold underline beneath your sense of clarity and renewal right now, as if the universe decided you've waited long enough for confirmation. With the sun illuminating your sector of vision and momentum, this is the week where illusions dissolve, and what felt heavy or complicated suddenly becomes astonishingly simple. The energy is clean, radiant, and focused, almost like stepping out of a dark theater into daylight. You've been piecing together fragments of uncertainty, and today the picture becomes whole. That recognition doesn't just bring peace of mind. It sparks a deeper motivation to take control, to step forward without fear, and to trust that the timing has finally caught up with your effort. The emotional atmosphere surrounding you is especially charged. Venus's current alignment with Saturn asks you to get real about relationships, not in a heavy or limiting way, but in the sense that the right conversations can strip away the fluff and reveal what actually matters. You may feel someone close leaning in with a confession, an overdue truth, or a gesture that leaves little room for doubt. If you've sensed feelings simmering beneath the surface, expect those emotions to finally boil over. This is raw, unfiltered heart energy that cracks open whatever walls have been standing between you and deeper intimacy. Don't be surprised if it leaves you stunned, speechless even, because this person's vulnerability mirrors back to you something you've been craving: honesty without hesitation. For those navigating love without a current partner, your inner dialogue may be louder than you expected. Memories resurface like echoes you thought were silenced, and you might catch yourself replaying old connections. The pull isn't random, it's energetic, a kind of gravitational nudge from someone who hasn't quite let you go. The question is whether you want to entertain that gravity or break free of it. The planetary mix suggests you'll have the upper hand in deciding. The important thing isn't whether you walk back toward the past or not. It's recognizing that the control is in your hands, not in the story someone else is writing about you. Career and financial matters are equally alive under this cosmic spotlight. With Mercury sharpening focus in your professional house, your words and actions carry unusual weight. Someone in a position of influence has been watching, not in a predatory way, but with genuine curiosity about how you carry yourself when no one's clapping. This watchful energy wants proof that you can elevate, that your skills deserve a higher platform, and they're close to offering it. The key is consistency, because the test isn't about one dazzling performance, but the sustained effort you've already been putting in. Keep moving deliberately, and you'll see doors swing open. Think of it as a staircase. You're being invited up, but the climb is yours to make. Financially, the landscape is steadying in a way that feels overdue. You've been caught between bursts of abundance and unexpected drains, but this week signals the end of that seesaw. There's balance ahead, not because luck suddenly favors you, but because you've been sharpening discernment. Jupiter is whispering in your ear to dream bigger about what's possible, while Saturn grounds you in discipline. That combination gives you both vision and structure, the kind of energy that helps you commit to goals without burning out halfway through. It's an ideal time to reconsider how you're investing, saving, or even monetizing the talents you've been keeping under wraps. Spiritually and emotionally, the shift is even more profound. The sun's influence here doesn't just shine a light outward, it ignites your inner world. You might feel your inner child stretching awake, ready to play, to laugh, to throw caution aside. Don't dismiss those instincts as silly distractions. They're reminders that joy isn't optional. It's the fuel that makes everything else sustainable. When you embrace small adventures, when you give yourself permission to be messy and free, you draw in more of that radiant abundance. This isn't a week to overanalyze. It's a week to embody gratitude so deeply that even your challenges feel like they came wrapped with a lesson. Health-wise, this is where grounding becomes crucial. With so much high-vibration energy flooding your system, it's easy to ride the euphoria and forget the basics. The cosmos advises pacing yourself. Hydrate, stretch, breathe deliberately, and check in with your body as much as your heart. Energy is only as powerful as your ability to channel it, and this week, your system needs balance between adrenaline and recovery. You'll notice that when you take small steps to anchor yourself physically, your mental clarity soars. Your social circle also plays a starring role right now. Friendships are warming, misunderstandings dissolving, and laughter returns where tension once lived. It's not just that bonds are repairing, it's that the people around you are reflecting your own higher frequency back at you. As you vibrate higher, you're naturally attracting companions who amplify joy rather than drain it. Don't underestimate the power of forgiveness, either. A small gesture of release can clear energy that's been weighing you down far more than you realized. Cosmically, the strongest message is about perspective. The universe isn't handing you perfection, it's handing you proof that your persistence wasn't wasted. The sun radiating through your path is the sign that what you've been building is ready to bear fruit. The advice is simple yet profound. Stay humble, stay grounded, and remember that the glow you feel isn't fleeting. It's sustainable when you choose to nurture it with gratitude and mindful action. Pisces, this is your week to shine without apology, to love with depth, to work with clarity, to play without guilt. Every piece of the puzzle is aligning, not because chance decided to be kind, but because you've earned the alignment by refusing to surrender in the darker moments. Walk into the light that's now opening before you, not with hesitation, but with the conviction that it was always yours. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Pisces, the cosmic energies move swiftly around you, signaling a time of breakthroughs, illumination, and unexpected opportunities. This reading reveals a powerful story through 8 cards, each one pointing toward transformation, emotional clarity, and the courage to step beyond fear. Let us walk through the messages together. Card 1. The Chariot. The Chariot begins today's path by urging you to take control of your direction. Life has recently felt like it was rushing past you, with external forces shaping outcomes more than your will. Yet now, Pisces, you are reminded of your innate power to steer your own journey. Discipline and determination bring triumph, but the lesson is not only about force, it is about aligning your emotions with your higher goals. You cannot allow doubts or the hesitations of others to slow your forward momentum. Card 2. The Sun. Shining brightly, the sun speaks of visibility, joy, and a radiant glow that you may not even realize you are projecting. Others are drawn to you now, sensing your warmth and magnetism. This is a card of optimism, of laughter returning after dark nights of worry. For you, Pisces, it represents a season of breakthroughs where even in your work or personal life, clarity appears and relationships become lighter. This card affirms that the light you carry is not only for yourself, but also a beacon for others who admire your strength. Card 3. The Two of Swords. Yet amid this brightness comes a pause. The Two of Swords suggests indecision, likely a choice between 2 opportunities, projects, or even people. For Pisces, a sign known for deep intuition yet occasional hesitation, this card reminds you not to delay too long. Trust your instincts, weigh your options carefully, but avoid paralysis. The universe moves quickly right now, and action, even if imperfect, will open the door to growth. Card 4. The Lovers. This card does not always refer solely to romance, though for many of you it signals an important union. It speaks of choices made from the heart, guided by truth and integrity. If you have been questioning someone's intentions, the Lovers card indicates alignment coming soon, whether through honest communication or a fated encounter with a person whose presence feels like destiny. For others, it may symbolize harmony between your inner worlds, balancing your emotional depth with your practical responsibilities. Card 5. The Five of Wands. Conflict arises here, not necessarily in dramatic form, but in subtle tensions, rivalries, or competition. This may manifest at work where others resist your ideas, or in personal situations where envy or misunderstandings cloud harmony. Pisces, your natural sensitivity may make these clashes uncomfortable, but this card reminds you to see them as opportunities to sharpen your confidence. Not all battles are meant to wound. Some help you grow stronger and claim your rightful space. Card 6, the Star. Following conflict, the Star descends with grace, restoring your faith. This card is about divine guidance, renewal, and hope. It reassures you that your recent struggles, whether financial, emotional, or spiritual, are not without purpose. For Pisces, it symbolizes healing waters pouring over old wounds, bringing peace and a reminder that miracles are indeed on their way. Your prayers and longings are not ignored. They are aligning with the universe in divine timing. Card 7, the Magician. The Magician appears to remind you of your incredible ability to manifest. You are not at the mercy of fate alone. Your words, thoughts, and focused energy create tangible results. This card is a call to action. Use your tools, talents, and creative vision to set new projects into motion. For Pisces, a dreamer by nature, the Magician urges you to channel imagination into structure. What once felt impossible is suddenly within reach because you are shaping your own reality. Card 8, the World. Finally, the World closes today's reading with completion, achievement, and the opening of a new chapter. Cycles that once trapped you in repetition are breaking apart. For some, this marks travel, expansion, or new social connections that broaden your horizons. For others, it signals the satisfaction of seeing long-term efforts finally pay off. Pisces, you are stepping into a global stage of possibility, leaving behind fears that no longer belong to your spirit. Today's reading reveals a sweeping narrative of empowerment and transformation. The Chariot and the Sun affirm movement and radiance, while the Two of Swords and the Lovers emphasize important choices, both practical and emotional. The Five of Wands warns of obstacles, but is followed by the Star, which restores faith and promises miracles. The Magician highlights your creative power, and the World confirms the successful completion of cycles with fresh beginnings ahead. Pisces, the message is clear. Release fear, step into your light, and trust that what is unfolding now is nothing less than life-changing. This is a day to embrace miracles, movement, and new horizons with courage and joy. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Money matters today are directly touched by momentum, Pisces. The Chariot appears as a reminder that your financial landscape is shifting quickly, demanding not only sharp focus, but also steady control. This is not a time to hesitate. Small delays could cause you to miss a valuable opportunity. Instead, ride the wave of movement by taking initiative, whether through pursuing a long-stalled project, exploring a new revenue stream, or making a bold investment in your skills. The sun shines over your finances as well, bringing clarity where there was once confusion. For some, a pending payment or business deal may finally resolve in your favor, releasing a sense of relief. For others, this card reflects increased visibility. Your talent or product is catching attention, and recognition often translates into reward. Stay receptive. What feels like a coincidence could actually be the universe aligning prosperity with your path. Yet, the Two of Swords cautions against indecision. You may find yourself torn between two options, perhaps two job offers, two business ventures, or even the choice to save versus spend. The message here is not to overthink until opportunities expire. Trust your intuition, ground your emotions, and make a conscious decision. Remember, fortune rarely favors hesitation. The Five of Wands surfaces as a sign of competition. If you feel others are vying for the same opportunities, don't view them as threats. Instead, see this as a call to refine your skills and strengthen your confidence. Healthy rivalry can sharpen your edge, ensuring you stand out in the crowd. Your challenge is to avoid energy-draining conflict and instead channel effort into proving your worth. The Magician enters with a powerful promise. You have all the tools to manifest abundance. Whether through strategic planning, networking, or simply using your natural creativity, the universe is amplifying your ability to turn vision into tangible results. Your thoughts are magnetic now. What you focus on consistently is what you will call into your reality. This is a reminder that wealth is not only external, but also a reflection of your mindset. Finally, the world brings the message of achievement and expansion. Some Pisces may experience financial closure of a long-standing debt, while others may be stepping into opportunities that extend beyond borders, international collaborations, online ventures, or travel-related earnings. This is the moment to celebrate progress and open yourself to the vast potential awaiting. Prosperity is not just approaching, it is already unfolding. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 4th are 37, 60, 33, 30, 68, 94. Daily love. In love, the Lover's card takes center stage, symbolizing choice, alignment, and the potential for heartfelt union. If you are in a relationship, today emphasizes honest communication. Unspoken doubts may need addressing, but the result will be clarity and deeper trust. For singles, the Lovers invites you to reflect on what you truly desire in a partner, ensuring that your decisions are guided by authenticity rather than fear of loneliness. The sun bathes your romantic life in warmth, Pisces. You are radiating a light that others can't help but notice. If you've been feeling overlooked, prepare for a shift. Admiration is coming your way, and it may surprise you who is drawn toward your energy. This card also suggests joy and companionship, moments of laughter, and shared experiences that remind you of love's simple beauty. The star offers healing for those carrying past heartbreak. Old wounds may resurface, but this is only to remind you how far you've come. The card signals hope, a reunion for some, a chance encounter for others that feels fated. Pisces, you are learning that love does not always arrive when expected, but when the heart is ready to embrace it fully. The Two of Swords, however, indicates lingering hesitation. You may be unsure whether to pursue someone new or give another chance to a familiar figure. While your compassionate nature seeks to avoid hurting anyone, the guidance here is to choose clarity over indecision. Your heart knows the answer, even if your mind resists. The Magician underscores your magnetism today. Someone may see you as irresistible, perhaps even holding back their feelings out of intimidation. This is a period where you attract romantic attention effortlessly, but the card also reminds you that intention matters. Be mindful of who you draw into your orbit, as not every admirer may align with your true path. Lastly, the world points toward a new phase in your love life. For couples, this could mean moving to the next level, commitment, travel, or building a shared vision. For singles, it suggests an encounter with someone from a different background or culture, expanding your horizons and teaching you a fresh perspective on love. Whatever the case, the circle is closing on old patterns, making way for new beginnings. At work, in your professional life, the Five of Wands emerges as a clear signal of competition or workplace tension. There may be colleagues who resist your ideas, or rivalries that push you to assert your voice more firmly. While the friction may feel uncomfortable, remember that this card is not about defeat, but about sharpening your abilities. Each challenge is an invitation to rise stronger and claim your rightful place. The Chariot insists on determination and focus. You may be balancing multiple responsibilities or navigating obstacles, but this card urges you to take the reins. Your career advancement depends on your ability to remain disciplined, not letting distractions or office politics pull you off course. Keep your vision clear, and others will recognize your leadership. The Magician steps in to highlight your creativity and skill. You may be presented with projects that require innovative solutions, and your ability to think outside the box will set you apart. This is an excellent moment to showcase hidden talents or pitch an idea you've been holding back. The workplace is fertile ground for your manifestations if you dare to step into your power. The Two of Swords suggests a crossroads at work. Perhaps you're torn between staying in your current position or exploring something new. The card reminds you that while careful evaluation is wise, prolonged indecision can cost you opportunities. Trust your intuition, Pisces, and consider what aligns best with your long-term growth rather than immediate comfort. The sun blesses your professional sphere with visibility and success. Recognition may arrive in the form of praise from a superior, a positive review, or simply acknowledgement of your consistent effort. This energy encourages you to step into the spotlight and accept the admiration you deserve. Your achievements are not by chance, but by persistence. The world concludes this area with promise. For some, this could mean completing a major project, finishing a training cycle, or even branching into international work. Expansion is on the horizon, suggesting that your career is not meant to stay confined, but to reach broader audiences or markets. This is a milestone moment. Honor the journey you've traveled to arrive here. Health. The sun illuminates your health with vitality and energy. You may notice an increase in stamina, motivation to exercise, or simply a brighter mood that enhances your overall well-being. This card suggests the importance of embracing outdoor activities, sunshine, and joy as medicine for the soul. The star brings healing energy, encouraging you to focus on restoring balance. If you've faced health concerns, whether physical or emotional, this card promises recovery through faith and gentle self-care. It also emphasizes the role of water. Hydration, swimming, or simply spending time near rivers or the ocean may be especially therapeutic now. The Magician highlights your ability to take proactive control of your wellness. Rather than waiting for change to happen, you're encouraged to create routines and habits that align with your goals. Holistic approaches such as meditation, mindful eating, or energy practices can work wonders when paired with discipline. The Five of Wands suggests internal stress or scattered energy. You may be juggling too much, and the result could manifest as tension in the body or mind. This card urges you to address conflict not just externally, but internally, reducing self-criticism and learning to rest when needed. The Two of Swords may indicate hesitation around making health-related decisions. Perhaps you're delaying a medical appointment or avoiding lifestyle changes you know are necessary. The advice here is to face the truth with courage. Avoidance only prolongs discomfort, while clarity opens the path to healing. The world closes with reassurance of wholeness. This card suggests that efforts you've made towards self-care are reaching a point of completion, bringing visible results. For some, it may also point to travel or global perspectives on wellness, such as learning new practices from different cultures. Your health is not only improving, but expanding into new dimensions of strength. Family and friends. Family life is under the influence of the world, suggesting cycles of closure and new beginnings. Some relationships may be reaching a turning point where misunderstandings finally resolve, allowing everyone to move forward. Others may experience milestones such as celebrations, reunions, or relocations that mark the start of a new chapter. The star offers healing within the family sphere. Past disagreements or lingering emotional wounds may finally be addressed with compassion. This card encourages open conversations and forgiveness, reminding you that vulnerability strengthens bonds. Pisces, your gentle approach can help guide others toward reconciliation. The Two of Swords indicates decisions around family responsibilities. Perhaps you're being asked to choose between obligations or to step into a role of mediator. While it may feel uncomfortable, your ability to remain balanced and fair is essential. Don't shy away from choices. Clarity will bring peace. The sun highlights joy and togetherness. Shared laughter, meals, or simple activities may bring lighthearted moments that remind you of the blessings of family. Even if dynamics are complex, today holds the potential for warmth that outweighs the difficulties. The Five of Wands, however, warns of occasional tension. Conflicting opinions or rivalries within the family may stir emotions. Rather than engaging in heated exchanges, use your natural diplomacy to calm the atmosphere. Remember, disagreements are part of growth, not permanent fractures. Finally, the Magician emphasizes your role as a creator of harmony. You may be the one who brings fresh ideas to unite the family, whether through organizing gatherings, proposing solutions, or simply leading by example. Your influence is transformative, showing that love and patience can turn even the toughest situations around. Compatibility. With fellow water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and other Pisces, Your compatibility today is rich with emotional depth. The star enhances empathy and intuition, allowing you to connect at a soul level. However, be cautious of becoming overly absorbed in their moods. Healthy boundaries are essential. With fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Sun and the Chariot indicate excitement and passion. These connections bring energy, but they can also be overwhelming if not balanced. Embrace the adventure, but ensure you are not swept away by their intensity without grounding yourself. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, offer stability and structure. The world suggests these relationships can provide long-term security and growth. Yet the Two of Swords reminds you not to let their practicality stifle your creativity. Seek balance between dream and reality. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, stimulate your mind and broaden your horizons. The Magician highlights intellectual exchanges and shared curiosity. Still, the Five of Wands warns of possible clashes when logic confronts emotion. Mutual respect and patience will ensure harmony. The Lover's card affirms that no matter the sign, relationships today hinge on choice and honesty. Be clear with yourself about what you seek and communicate openly with others. Love, after all, is less about astrological labels and more about authentic alignment. Overall, your connections across the zodiac are fertile with opportunity. Whether in friendships, romance, or collaborations, the energy today invites you to explore, appreciate differences, and cultivate meaningful bonds. Your lucky color today. Today's color is gold, a radiant hue that symbolizes abundance, vitality, and divine illumination. Wearing or surrounding yourself with gold will amplify your confidence, attract opportunities, and remind you of your inner light shining brightly through every circumstance. The phrase of the day: fear is just the shadow of growth. Walk into the light, and the path becomes clear. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.